What up people, welcome to this new video. This is the first time I will make a tier list video, and of course on my channel there is some Blox Fruit content, and I've played the game a lot. Nowadays I don't play the game a lot because there's nothing to do except bounty hunting, but my bounty is pretty alright. I'm 7 million bounty, so I have some PvP experience. Like, it was a long grind to get 7 million bounty, and there's 30 million, so I have a long way to go if I want to, because the game is kind of it's not dying because it still has a lot of players, but you know what I mean. Come on, the game isn't updating anymore, so um, but because I have a lot of PvP experience, today we're making a PvP fruit tier list. So not PvE, not for traveling, whatever. It's just PvP potential. So I made a tier list: very good, good, mid, bad, and very bad. Of course, this is my opinion. There are people who aren't gonna agree with me, and um, please don't get mad if your food isn't in a good tier or something. Like, this is my experience, and I think I can have a pretty good opinion about this because I have a lot of PvP experience. So uh, let's just start right in. We have the falcon food. I hope I remember all the names of all these foods because I haven't seen some in a very long time. So, but I think this is the falcon. Falcon. Um, so I don't know if it's C tier or D tier. I know you can fly, but like for PvP purposes, it's pretty bad. So I think I just have to put this in D tier, just because of that. Uh, Now what I'm also looking at, because now we have spin, the spin fruit. Let's see, where's the chop fruit? Is this chop fruit? I don't know which one is the chop fruit. Oh, this one's chop fruit. Like, I want to put the chop fruit in C because when you are against a sword player, they can't hit you. Now, of course, the fruit itself is bad. It doesn't do much damage. But I'm also looking if you're a sword user and just you only use sword and melee, then it has more potential. Because a sword just deals nothing. But if you're up against a fruit player, which most people are, then it's like, nah, but I will put it high in D tier. So go here. So then spin, just bad. It's, I think, the most trash food in the game. Not even gonna lie. This is dark fruit. Alright, dark fruit. It can actually be really good. It's annoying because you have a lot of moves that stun or get you stuck at certain points, but it doesn't have a lot of range. It's really a fruit and which depends on what you have in your deck, in your fighting deck. Which one is your sword? What fighting styles do you use? What race do you have? So I will put it for now in B tier. I will maybe change it because I will need to see the rest of them. But for now I put it in B tier because people can use it, but you need you need to be very skillful for this. Venom. Alright, so it's either A or S tier because the observation hockey, or whatever you may call it, just goes away almost instantly because of the venom. Venom deals damage over time, which means you can't use your observation hockey. So that's really annoying. And like the cloud and stuff, it's really annoying. Your screen is like shaking and stuff because of the venom. So to fight against it is really hard. And it's, you know what, I'll put it in S tier. Like, it's actually pretty good. I've fought a lot against venom users. They are really annoying. And it's actually just a really good fruit. It's not that hard to make combos. Of course, what I like about fruits is that you can make your own combos. There are people that just look on YouTube for combos or the internet, like, you know, so they can have some quick combos. But me, I actually never did that. I've never searched on YouTube or internet a good combo for the fruit I'm using. If I'm using like Phoenix, I just want to find out myself what are the best combos, and then And I think that's what makes you a good PvP player. If you don't look up moves on the internet, I think if you just use the fruit, look what it can do, and just make your own moves and own things like it, it makes you a better player because your like mind is like, oh shit, I can do this. So you see more potential with the fruit than other people. Other people can use the same combo that's like popular, but never use another if they're in another situation. You know what I mean? So that's the thing that I learned with PvP. Like always try to learn the fruit yourself and not go for like the meta fruits or fruits that are popular with combos or something. Now I have the rocket fruit. It used to be the kilo fruit. Rocket, I mean it's bad, but is it better than Falcon? I'm not really sure. I think it's around the same level. So I'll put it here, but I know it's better than Chop. I mean, Spin. Um, Alright, next, Spirit. It's actually a pretty hard one. Because I don't think, now maybe it's S tier. But I don't see a lot of people use it nowadays, like none. And I'm not exactly sure why. I think it's it's a good fruit, but it's really hard to use. It's like you need to be very skillful. I think it's definitely A tier, maybe higher, but I think it's A tier. But it lacks potential because there's a reason why you don't, why not many people use it. Damn. Um, so I'm gonna put it in A tier for now. Uh, Me myself, I didn't like the fruit, but it's just my personal opinion. Everyone has their own fruit that they like and don't like. So I'm gonna put it in A tier for now. Sand. I think sand is C. Many people are like, oh no, sand is like ice and dark. No, I think ice and dark have more potential than sand, even awakened. I'm of course talking about awakened here. If you don't notice, I'm not gonna say V2 or V1. Everything is maximum upgrade. So if I'm talking about like Doe, it's of course Doe V2 that I'm talking about. We're not talking about V1 because eventually you will upgrade it to V2. That's the maximum potential of the fruit. So sand high C or low B. It is a low gear food, but of course in PvP it doesn't really matter because everyone has armored hockey, so it doesn't matter. It's not for grinding, it's for PvP. But I think it's C tier. Light. Um, B or A. I think it's higher than dark. Well, you know what? No, wait. I don't know if it's higher than dark. I don't know. Hold up. No, I think it's B. Yeah, I think it's higher than dark, just by a little bit. I don't think it's A tier. It's high B tier. Definitely high B tier. Smoke? No, 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 no. I think smoke is... I think smoke is up here. Yeah, I think smoke is up here. I think smoke is up here. Because I know you can get hit by sword users, but everyone, and I'm telling you, everyone still has melee moves. So even if they can hit you with a sword, they have still their melee, and maybe they are kind of like a hybrid, so they'll still have fruit moves. Next is ice. Ice. I think ice is actually pretty good. I think because of the PvP experience that I had, there are actually a lot of ice users, and they're actually pretty good if you know how to use it. So it's above dark and light, but maybe I will change it later because in the end of the video I maybe change some. Now I think it's high B tier. I think still like a spirit player can defeat an ice player if they're both like really good. Like you have really good ice players, but if you're up against a really good spirit player or venom player, yeah, you're done. Phoenix. Now Phoenix isn't really good for PvP, I'm gonna be honest. I used to play with someone else, Blox Fruit, and it was like, alright, he used like leopard or something, and I was like the support. It was most 2v2. We were bounty hunting with two people, and I was the Phoenix user. Now Phoenix is really good against 2v2. Phoenix is really good against 2v2. A lot of mobility. You can fly like whenever. Uh, the moves are alright, but sometimes hard to hit. And yeah, just the agility is like really good, and you can heal your teammates. So it's really a really good support fruit. So if you're 2v2 in a battle and one of you has Phoenix, I think it's really good. Because I mean, if your guy is a leopard user, like he can just go crazy on everyone and just not die if you are careful enough. If you can heal him in time and stuff, like then it's like really good. But for like normal PvP, it's not that great. I used to main Phoenix. Phoenix was one of my main foods that I used. If you are curious, my main foods, I have like I think three. My main is Doe, second is Kitsune, and my third is the I think Phoenix, but I haven't used Phoenix for a long time. Uh, so Phoenix can go. I don't know. I think here. It's really a shame. I really like Phoenix, but I think even Ice has more potential than Phoenix now. They really need to buff Phoenix. I don't know why it just isn't that good. Like it just it doesn't feel right when you're using Phoenix. It just is missing something. Barrier. Uh, D or C or D. I don't know. Is it bad or is it very bad? I think it's actually very bad. No one uses it, but I think it's about the rest here. Kitsune. No, actually, I put it at low C because there are some people that actually use this fruit correctly and they can do something. So I put it at low C there. Now Kitsune. Alright. Yeah, you already know. Come on, you already know. Above Venom. So I main Kitsune when it first came out. Actually, really strong fruit. Actually, really good. Like I can't say anything else. It's actually just really good. The only thing that's maybe is bad is like, I don't even know what's bad about the fruit. It has like range. It's fast, damage, combos. Maybe the only thing is that it's not that great for air. No, not even that. It's like it can be pretty good for air fights. So yeah, it's just S tier. It's now the number one fruit, I think. Ghost. I've used Ghost for a little. I think it's pretty cool, but like I think it's high C tier. Come on, it's not as good as Dark and Light. I don't know. I just can't see it. Buddha for PvP. It really depends. There are some people that just spam their melee and just go after you. And there are some people who can actually use this fruit correctly. Imagine you use Shark Race for Buddha with even more defense. Like, then it's really good. Yeah, you can do some decent damage. So I think it's... Is it better than... Yeah, I think so. I think if you have the right deck, the right melee, the right moves, then you can definitely use Buddha correctly. Now, Magma. It's one of the highest damage fruits in the game. If we're talking about dealing damage consistently, then Magma is one of the highest. Magma deals a lot of damage. Only thing is it's not that fast. The fruit isn't really that fast. And like the combos are like mid. So I will have to put Magma bottom B tier. I think. So this is I think Spring. Spring I've never really seen people use it. I think maybe if you are a sword user you can use it. But other than that, I think it's I think it's right here. Because of the agility that you have, I think there's more potential here than with chop food. Flame. Flame, I think it's pretty underrated. I think it's pretty underrated. People, people call it like really bad food, but I think it's like mid. It's alright. Is it better than magma? For PvP wise, it's somewhere around here. It's somewhere around here. I'll put it. I'll put it here. Now this is control. I'm guessing because control and gravity. Oh, yes, gravity. Okay, this is control. So control. Also a food that I used and I didn't really like. Doesn't mean that it's bad. I have fought against some control users. Almost never lost. I don't know. Hard flags here. So, man, I know how dangerous the eye user are. I'm just thinking about maybe putting eyes in 80 because I know how dangerous they are. If they have you stuck in the ice and they have all that moves left, they can hit you with such a nasty combo that you're just dead. You can't do anything. And unless you are like really good. Control can go right up here. I don't know. It's not really that good. I'm gonna be honest. It could be a bit better than ice. It's really hard to use control, but the only thing about ice is it doesn't deal that much damage, and you most likely will be on the ground when you use the moves. There are some people that can like be in the air, then you can do nothing with ice. Ice is really a ground fruit, so that's why ice is B and not A tier. But if you're on the ground, yeah, ice can be pretty good. And I think control can be everywhere because of the bubble it can make. Of course, you need to be really good with the fruit. It's not an easy fruit like Buddha or Venom or Kitsune, but it has a lot of potential. Diamonds. I think diamonds is again a fruit that's just good with sword. I know the diamond can blind people. Once I was fighting against someone with diamond and I got obliterated. I mean, he had a higher bounty than me, so he was stronger than me either way. But it was still a pretty good combo. So I am putting it. Is it? Yeah, I mean, for most people it's still bad. But I think if you use sword or something like, I think it's high C tier. Underrated fruit. Sound. Sound is again kind of a support fruit. It is like if you fly with sound and you fly with your crew members, then and they're in your area, then they also get a agility boost. So I mean the moves are just decent. I think it's mid. I think it's pretty mid. I think it's like right here. I think it's pretty even higher, I think. Here. I think this is a pretty good place for sound. Rubber, it's actually pretty bad. Still waiting for Gear 4. This one is just not it. It's not it. It's not that bad, but like up here, I think this is a very good place for rubber. Like, come on, it's not. Doesn't do any much. Damn, I can't talk. It doesn't do much damage, not that much range. Nah, portal. Oh my god. If you're a bounty hunter like me, you know the pain with portal users. I don't use portal. Well, I use it because I have permanent portal, so I use it to travel, but not for PvP. I don't use for PvP. Bro, portal users are one of the most annoying people you can fight if they're good with it. God damn, it's so annoying. I'm getting mad because of all the flashbacks. I get PTSD if I hear portal. Damn, they are annoying. They are so dirty. They are just so dirty. It's so annoying, but it's not bad. That's I think Look, the thing is with Portal, if you are losing, you can still survive and just run away. That's the thing with Portal, and especially if they are mink. If they are mink or rabbit, I should call it. Nah, it's over. You can't win. You can't, like, you can lose, but you can win if you're fighting against this. So if you're using it and you are really good, then I think it's actually S tier. Yeah, it's S tier. I'm not even gonna kidding. I mean, it's wow. What's with me and talking today? All right, pain. No, just no, no. I think it's up here. It's bad. It's bad. I think it's a good place. Mammoth. I've used Mammoth and it's actually just S tier. It's S tier. I think is it higher than? No. It's S tier. The only thing about it is that if you're in the air, it's pretty mid. If you're on the ground, it's better. I mean, it has some range. It doesn't really have combo potential, but it doesn't really need it because you're always in the mammoth transformation, so you can use your sword or melee. So you have to stay mammoth. But if you are mammoth, you're actually pretty good. I think it's actually pretty good. Rumble, also really good. No, not that good. Not that. I think it's A tier, above 8, high A tier, high A tier. Do we need to explain? Maybe, but just from experience, I think it's not the very best fruit. It's just good. So then spider, mid, like up here. Like, wait. Yeah, I think this is a good place for a spider. I think this is a good place. I think so. Yeah, I'm putting light right here. Actually, I changed my mind. This is good. Yeah, this is good. Alright, this is Blizzard. I have used Blizzard also. When it just came out, I used it. My favorite ultimate, one of my favorite ultimates in the game, because like it's such a fun move to use to put everything in the storm. You know, like the last move. It's really amazing, but I don't think it's that good. It's pretty hard to use actually. It's like maybe not that hard. Like I can't talk today, man. It's like control. If you are just learning the fruit, keep using it. You can pretty good. I think it's better than Spirit, not better than Rumble, I think. Spike, up here. Bomb, it's actually a pretty friendly fruit to use. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it is just D tier, pretty high actually. It's pretty high. You can like trap people because you can put bombs in the ground. So if they get out of spawn, they instantly get damaged, and you can just, I mean, you have advantage because they're already low HP, more low HP than you. So I think it's not that bad. You can trick some people with it. Leopard, I think it's the second best fruit on this list, maybe. I think so. Then, yeah, I mean, come on, just use auto clicker and spam the shit out of everyone. Spam all your moves. It's actually pretty good. But no, wait. I put it here. Wait, is control is? Hold up. I need to do this. I need to change something. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping actually. You can't imagine how good Porter users can be. It's actually insane. It's just very hard to use, but it's actually insane. But the thing is, Porter users don't really win every time they fight. Sometimes they run away, but it doesn't mean that they win. So they fight for nothing. So I guess it's then low S tier. Okay, now it's getting pretty hard with all these fruits. know what? I'll do this at the end of the video. When we're done with these ones, I will rank. I will change something, I think. Love Fruit. It's. Mm, I think it's like. Yeah, high C tier. No. Low B tier. Low B tier. Did you know there's a trick that you can fake people, like take people out of spawn when they're AFK? If someone is AFK and he's a marine, change to the marine side, use Love Fruit and like the flamingo flight, because your marines will automatically get on a flamingo if they're close. Then take them outside, switch sides to pirate, and then kill them and get free bounty. Like, I just find out though. T-Rex, I think it's like the enemy of a mammoth. I think it's almost pretty good. Now I think it's, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know. Not many people use T-Rex. I think it's just because it's hard to get. I think it's actually pretty good food. But I still think mammoth is maybe better. Maybe. These two are really close. These two are really good, but they are like beasts. They are dangerous. Shadow. I've used Shadow. I've made it for a short time. I was pretty good with it. A lot of combo potential, but just not good enough. I think Shadow is pretty underrated. I've almost never seen someone use Shadow, but I know what it can do, and it can be pretty dangerous. So this one goes. It's definitely A tier. You know what? I think this is a good place. This is a good place. Gravity. Nah, that's pretty bad actually. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Let's put it here. It's bad. Like for the mythic fruit, it's a mythic fruit, so that means it's bad. But in general, it's a mythic fruit. I think. No, what? No. Here. Stay there. They did gravity really dirty. It's like, I don't know why they made it so bad. Dragon. I don't even think Dragon is that good. Like, I think it's around here. Yeah. Not here. It's S tier. Don't get me wrong. It's S tier. But, nah. I can defeat it. Alright, Quake. I can do something. I think it's slow. Nah. Here, right here. And then the reason I'm putting this at number 1, the reason, like, I'm gonna explain. Dough is my main food, so I just know the food out of my head. Like, it's I don't know even how to explain this, but because it's my main food and I think it's the best, I can defeat, if I'm now 7 million bounty. If I fight someone with also 7 million bounty, I can defeat everyone with dough. But that's just because I'm really good with dough. If I would like use spirit, imagine spirit was my main, and I use this food for weeks and not change, like I would use it to grind for PvP every single day, then this would be my number 1 food because I just know how to use it. Maybe not. I know dough is definitely S tier, like it's one of the best. But for me, it has to go in S because I can defeat a Kitsune, I can defeat Mammoth, I can defeat Red T-Rex. Of course, if they have 50 million bounty, I lose because they're automatically stronger. So that's like why it's so hard to make a tier list. And you see your main food, it's really hard to make a tier list. But for me it's S tier. But if I need to look at others, like how easy it is to use and stuff and all that kind of things, then maybe dough is like the second best. Or not, maybe even lower. Maybe it's for you even low S tier, but it is definitely S tier. So for me, it's number 1. For me, it's number 1. But like, if I have to make a tier list for everyone and how hard it is to use, it has easy combos, but those combos can be countered because people know the combos. So that's why I use the fruit and have other combos that no people even know that exist. So let's just put it. The melee is just, it's garbage. Like these melees are pretty good, and the leopard also. Then it's garbage. Then I have to put it like right here. or here even. Because if you don't really know how to use dough, or you're just an average user of dough, then dragon can defeat you. Don't forget, dough is pretty ground fruit. Like dragon, you can fly, venom. It's you can like jump really high. I think mammoth can jump really high. T-Rex, mammoth is just fast and has agility moves. Dough doesn't really have that. The only agility it has is the dough spinning wheel, and therefore you need to be on the ground or walls. That's the only like downside of dough. But I am a what's it called, angel V2 user, so I can stay in the air because of my character and my melee and my sword. So that's the only reason why I can just use dough everywhere. So that's it, and yeah, I think I have had a pretty good tier list. I hope you guys can agree, and if you're not, leave me down in the comments if I missed something. Don't forget, it's PvP. I made some shorts a while ago where I make like tier lists of fruits for PvE and PvE. And then imagine it was like for PvE, people in the comments were roasting me like, no, it's pretty good for PvE, what are you talking about? Like, does no one read the title? Read the title of the fucking videos, like, come on. But this is for PvP, and this is what I think, in my experience, and the potential that the fruit have. So, that's it. Let me know down in the comments if I missed something and what your opinions are. And like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. And let me know if you want to see more tier list. Maybe about Blox Fruits or maybe even other things like Inzuma 11 or games or this or that. Like, just let me know. I like to do this tier list actually. I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day and peace out.